Have you ever tried watching an English movie and thought, wow, they're talking way too fast? It's frustrating when you can't understand anything without subtitles. You might wonder, is there a secret trick to keeping up with fast conversations? Well, don't worry. Today I'm going to share my four-step listening method to help you finally understand fast English. Hi, I'm Mark from English Conversation Mastery, and let's dive in. So what is the four-step listening method? Step number one is listening to a short clip of a real English conversation. We're going to listen to this together. At first, there will be no transcript. Don't turn on the subtitles on YouTube. I want you to only listen to this conversation. Okay, are you ready? We are going to listen to Sarah speaking about her trip to Tokyo and the events that happened with her. Let's listen together.
So, last summer I was exploring Tokyo by myself. I was trying to find this famous hidden sushi spot, but my phone died and I got totally turned around in the subway. I was standing there looking at a map, probably looking very confused, when this older woman approached me. She didn't speak a word of English and my Japanese was basically zero, but she could tell I was lost. She actually walked me all the way to the restaurant. It took us about 20 minutes, but we just used hand gestures and smiled the whole way. It ended up being the best meal of my entire trip.
So, how did you do? That felt pretty fast, right? Well, actually, that is a completely normal speed for a real English conversation. If you felt lost, don't worry. That's exactly why we are here. Now, let's move to step two. Step two is to slow it down. We have recorded a special, slower version of this story just for you. My goal here is to help your brain recognize the individual words that we're blending together in the fast version. I have a feeling you're going to understand a lot more this time. But pay attention. After you listen to this slow version, we are going to go back to that fast clip to see if your ears have improved. Are you ready to hear the details clearly? Let's listen to the slow clip together.
So, last summer I was exploring Tokyo by myself. I was trying to find this famous hidden sushi spot, but my phone died and I got totally turned around in the subway. I was standing there looking at a map, probably looking very confused, when this older woman approached me. She didn't speak a word of English and my Japanese was basically zero, but she could tell I was lost. She actually walked me all the way to the restaurant. It took us about 20 minutes, but we just used hand gestures and smiled the whole way. It ended up being the best meal of my entire trip.
Okay, how did that go? Much clearer, right? Now, before we go back to the fast version, I want to give you a quick preview of Step 3 and Step 4. You need to be ready, because Step 3 is where the real growth happens. You're going to write down exactly what you hear. I want you to listen to that fast clip again and try to catch every single word. Grab your notebook. Open a blank note on your phone. Whatever works for you. Since this is a video, you have a superpower. You can pause, rewind, and repeat the clip as many times as you need. This exercise is amazing because it shows you exactly what you understand. It tests your ability to hear individual words, understand the context, and eventually reproduce that vocabulary when you speak. We are testing all your skills and growing them together. So, let's listen to the fast clip again. If you have your pen ready, try to write out everything. And hey, if you get stuck, feel free to go back and listen to the slow version once more to help you fill in the gaps. Are you ready? Let's listen one more time and stay focused because I'm going to give you a little quiz right after this. Let's go. And hey, if you get stuck, feel free to go back and listen to the slow version once more to help you fill in the gaps. Are you ready? Let's listen one more time and stay focused because I'm going to give you a little quiz right after this. Let's go.
So, last summer I was exploring Tokyo by myself. I was trying to find this famous hidden sushi spot, but my phone died and I got totally turned around in the subway. I was standing there looking at a map, probably looking very confused, when this older woman approached me. She didn't speak a word of English and my Japanese was basically zero, but she could tell I was lost. She actually walked me all the way to the restaurant. It took us about 20 minutes, but we just used hand gestures and smiled the whole way. It ended up being the best meal of my entire trip.
Okay, quiz time. Let's see how much you actually understood. I'm going to show 4 questions on the screen. Pause the video, think about your answers, and if you're feeling brave, write your scores in the comments. Did you get 4 out of 4? Question 1. Where was Sarah trying to go when she got lost? I'll give you 3 seconds. The answer is a famous hidden sushi spot. Question 2. Why was she looking at a physical map instead of her phone? The answer is because her phone died. The third question is a yes/no question. Did Sarah and the older woman speak the same language? The answer is no, they didn't. And finally, how long was the walk to the restaurant? I'll give you 3 seconds. The answer is it was about 20 minutes. So how well did you do on that quiz? Was it easy or hard for you? Let me know in the comments. Now we are ready for step number 4. This is the most exciting part. We are going to compare what you wrote in your notebook to the official, correct transcript of Sarah's story. We're going to listen to that fast clip one more time, but this time, the words will be right there on the screen. I want you to follow along with your eyes and your ears. Notice the words that were hard to catch before. Do they sound clearer now? I bet you'll realize that you can understand so much more than you could just a few minutes ago when we first started. This is how you train your brain for the real world. Let's listen one last time and take a look at the transcript together.
So, last summer I was exploring Tokyo by myself. I was trying to find this famous hidden sushi spot, but my phone died and I got totally turned around in the subway. I was standing there looking at a map, probably looking very confused, when this older woman approached me. She didn't speak a word of English and my Japanese was basically zero, but she could tell I was lost. She actually walked me all the way to the restaurant. It took us about 20 minutes, but we just used hand gestures and smiled the whole way. It ended up being the best meal of my entire trip.
So, maybe you understood more this time than you did at the beginning. But I want to share a secret with you. The more words you know, the easier listening becomes. Think about it. If someone is speaking at 100% speed, but you only know 50% of the words they are using, it doesn't matter how good your ears are. You physically cannot understand what you don't know. That's why we're going to level up your materials. We're going to look at 3 key phrases from Sarah's Tokyo story. Once you master these, you'll recognize them instantly in any fast conversation. The first key phrase is the verb to approach. Sarah said, "This older woman approached me." This is a great level-up word. Instead of saying, "she came to me" or "she walked to me," we use approach to describe someone moving toward you for a specific reason. In a conversation context, it's very common. A stranger approached me to ask for the time. I was too nervous to approach the manager. It's a polished, professional material for your English house. It shows you understand the intention of the movement, not just the movement itself. The second phrase is ended it up being. Sarah said the meal ended up being the best of her trip. We use ended up to describe the final result of a situation, especially if it was a surprise. Example, she didn't plan to have the best meal of her life. She was just lost. But that was the final result. It ended up being amazing. So, how did you do with the 4-step listening method today? Let's look at what you achieved. First, we listened to that fast, natural clip. Then, we slowed it down to train your brain. After that, you took the writing challenge to see what you could actually catch. And finally, we compared it to the official transcript and leveled up your vocabulary with those 3 key phrases: approached and ended up. If you can follow this method, you aren't just watching a video, you are officially leveling up your English listening skills. Fast English doesn't have to be scary, it just needs the right system. You did an amazing job today. Remember, understanding fast English isn't a talent you're born with. It's a skill you build, one brick at a time. If this 4-step method helped you unlock your ears today, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell. We release new training sessions every week to help you move from a student level to total conversation mastery. Don't keep this secret to yourself. If you have a friend who is also struggling to understand movies or TV shows, share this video with them. And before you go, don't forget your homework. Leave a comment below with your quiz score. Did you get 4 out of 4? And use our new phrase, ended up, in a sentence. I'll be jumping into the comments to see your progress and answer your questions. Thank you so much for watching. Keep practicing, and